Hello, Just2 Film here with a review of The Wild Robot, which a lot of people are calling Dreamworks' latest masterpiece. Now, I love a lot of films from Dreamworks, especially like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which came out rather recently. This film in particular has some of their best art style and animation yet. The art direction of this film is gorgeous. I absolutely love the backgrounds of the film, and the character designs are pretty unique for what they are. You do get a lot of animals, but they have, again, I'm not like super versed on like art styles and stuff, and even the animation style and stuff like that, but it's almost like a watercolor design, if I was correct in there. And then I love how kind of the angles on like the lead robot, which is focusing on a lot of like round designs. I don't know, great design of the characters. I even like the voice acting, where Lupita Nyong'o does a fantastic job as this lead robot. Pedro Pascal is indistinguishable in this movie. I was like, wait, that's him after I saw the film. But I will say, what drags this movie back is the writing. This definitely feels like a family film, is a recent animated release. It doesn't really go beyond many themes and how it executes its themes, different from even stuff that Illumination would put out, which has some of the worst writing. I mean, it doesn't rely too much on crude humor. There's a lot of dark humor, and don't get me wrong, there is some moments of crude humor. But rather, the themes just are kind of reduced to finding how to fit in. Oh, finding that everybody has their own purpose. What does it mean to love? And love in the way where characters will show affection and love each other throughout the film, but they don't get to say I love you to each other. Oh no. Like why? Now, if you want no more spoilers with the plot, I'm not going to like spoil the whole movie, but I will go over some plot beats, so I'm just warning you there. But yeah, this starts out so excitingly mysterious, even dark, where there's some very dark moments in the first 15 minutes, and we don't know what this world is. It's a beautiful natural world, and the robot's just kind of exploring. The animals don't talk or anything like that. And I was so excited to see where this plays out. But slowly, the animals start to talk as the robot understands the world. Not totally against this. I mean, it could still be a great story with animals talking. But yeah, it just evolves into a story for a lot of it of the robot becoming a mother to a goose that doesn't fit in. Oh no, they're the run of the litter, and they can't be as effective as the other geese in the flock. And it's like, are we really doing this type of story? I feel like Migration did this crap. Even that was a garbage movie. Where they do these stupid tropes like almost a liar revealed. Oh, a character holds a secret and one finds out, and then they have to split up for part of the movie, and it's like, ugh. And then one character wants to say I love you, and they can't say I love you in time. And it's like, I've seen this in a billion disposable kids movies. Why didn't you do something more interesting with the plot? And then with the last act, it feels like they kind of want to throw in an action climax, which feels so rushed and just kind of comes off annoying. And they even have like a fake out death moment where I'm like, can we stop with these annoying tropes? It just does not work for me. And then another thing is, at best, the film's mildly amusing with its humor, but I don't know, I didn't really laugh except for like maybe one or two darker jokes in the first half, and even those were like chuckles like, they did that. But the jokes, a large chunk of them are, oh, guess what? An adorable character just said something really dark. Isn't that crazy? That's shit I see from Illumination movies. That's shit I see from the Mario movie with the Luma character and stuff like that. And I hate that trope in films, and those characters come off very annoying. I don't know. The writing really frustrated me here because there was so much potential for this story to be something interesting and this world to be something interesting. And speaking more of the world, while I love the natural world we explore for most of the film, when we get a peek even beyond that world, it felt very uninteresting. And I was like, the design of this just, again, feels like it's from other films, and it doesn't feel like the most interesting world, given the concept of what we're going for here. And I was kind of disappointed in that, too. I don't know. It became very predictable, laughably, overtly sentimental at points, where you got, like, praise and predators coming together, even though in the first 15 minutes or so it was almost a brutal world of how the real world works with animals, you know, eating each other and everything. And I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. This is so unbelievable. It's so cheesy. So with all things considered, I rate this film a 6 out of 10. I still liked it. I don't think the writing is egregious to like grown moments beyond maybe those adorable characters doing the stupid joke of being dark. Like those were the most grown moments, and they do make like jokes about like skunk spray stinking or whatever, which is like a borderline fart joke or whatever. The rest of the film just comes off more lazy than, you know, egregious and, oh, you're doing this over-treaded story. So it's not like the worst experience to watch, and I was never bored out of my mind, but there were definitely sequences that dragged on, including like a pop sequence that just kind of comes out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, we're really doing a pop montage here of some corny, forgettable music. Speaking of the music, though, the main theme score was pretty good, but a lot of people are saying the score is great and things like that. Personally, I didn't really get into the score, and I feel like the score itself was overly used in emotional moments. There is one emotional scene that actually does not use any music, and I'm like, that's great, but then that also uses a trope that I don't like, so it's kind of negated. But yeah, I didn't really have the score stand out to me, unfortunately, which makes me kind of sad. So yeah, 6 out of 10. Beautiful looking film. Let me know if you've seen The Wild Robot, and I'm sure you'll disagree. Just be polite in the comments below. Subscribe here for more honest movie reviews, and I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.